Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Under the regime of Nick Aldis, WWE is heading towards the upcoming episode of SmackDown, which will officially start the road to SummerSlam 2025 for the Blue brand. It has already been announced that John Cena and Cody Rhodes will be under one roof on the show, which excites fans for SmackDown. The National Treasure might also make some decisions on the Friday night show, which will further develop the storyline. Amid this, there is an assumption that a WWE veteran could replace the general manager of SmackDown. The legendary star here is Chavo Guerrero. The former WWE champion has been part of the Stamford-based promotion for a significant tenure. He was initially part of Los Guerreros along with the late great Eddie Guerrero. Later, he became a single star and locked horns in many great matches. Recently, at Worlds Collide, Chavo made an appearance in the crowd. Additionally, reports disclosed that the legendary star has told his sources that he is back officially with the Triple H-led promotion. This sparked the potential for Chavo to make his television comeback in a new role as SmackDown general manager. This change would drastically transform the landscape of Friday Night SmackDown. Not only this, but the former Cruiserweight champion also brings a nostalgic element for the fans, making the Blue brand show more interesting to watch. Further, it helps Triple H to book an in-ring return for the 38-year-old star. Nick is already a two-time WWE World's Heavyweight Champion and delivered many major matches before joining WWE in the authority role. So it won't be a surprise if the King of the Kings pulls this move of replacing Nick with Chavo, leading to the National Treasure's in-ring comeback. Though this story is based on speculation, it remains to be seen how things will progress if the reports emerge true about the veteran's return in an official capacity. The upcoming episode of SmackDown might witness Nick engaging in a segment with undisputed WWE champion John Cena. It's already official that the last real champion and Rhodes will both be on the show. If the American Nightmare attacks Cena, it's possible that the franchise player might confront Aldis. The 17x world champion could demand protection as the world champion, which Aldis might refuse to give him. In the past, Cena had confronted Nick when Ron Killings attacked him on the Friday night show. Another verbal altercation between Cena and Aldis would be interesting to witness. Nick Aldis stepping down as the SmackDown general manager would send shockwaves throughout WWE, altering the course of the Blue brand's immediate future and long-term trajectory. Since assuming the GM position, Aldis has brought a stern, no-nonsense leadership style that has reshaped SmackDown's atmosphere. But now speculation is brewing within the WWE universe that Aldis may be preparing to vacate his role, potentially paving the way for a well-respected WWE veteran to take the reins. While no official announcement has been made by WWE or Aldis himself, recent backstage behavior, storyline clues, and industry whispers have given fans enough breadcrumbs to question the future of SmackDown's leadership. Could a significant changing of the guard be looming? If so, who is likely to fill the void, and why would Aldis leave in the first place? Since his appointment in October 2023, Aldis has navigated through turbulent times on SmackDown, from managing rising chaos caused by the Bloodline's internal strife to overseeing historic matches and controversial decisions. He has earned both praise and criticism for his handling of high-profile stars such as Roman Reigns, LA Knight, Logan Paul, and more. His ability to maintain order amidst an increasingly unpredictable locker room has been commendable. Yet the recent escalation in backstage tension, exacerbated by violent incidents, overstepping superstars, and high-stakes decisions, has reportedly taken its toll. Sources have indicated that Aldis has found himself at odds with several top names behind the scenes, as well as with select creative decisions made higher up the chain. One major incident that raised eyebrows occurred during a recent SmackDown when Aldis confronted the Bloodline in the ring, only to be physically threatened by Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. While the confrontation was presented as part of a storyline, multiple insiders believe Aldis was uncomfortable with the segment's direction and how it blurred the lines between fiction and reality. The added pressure of keeping order during such volatile situations has allegedly contributed to Aldis questioning his long-term role in an on-screen capacity. Another source of stress has been the ongoing tension between Aldis and certain Raw executives. Reports have hinted at internal brand warfare escalating behind the scenes, with Aldis pushing for more SmackDown talent to get premium event opportunities, only to see Raw superstars continuously positioned in main event storylines. This interbrand politics may have influenced his decision to reconsider his tenure. If Aldis indeed decides to step down, WWE may not waste time filling the position, especially with SummerSlam and Survivor Series approaching. These marquee events demand a clear, confident figurehead to manage SmackDown's elite roster. So who could potentially replace Aldis if the rumors are true? Among the names being floated, one stands out for his legendary status, loyalty to WWE, and recent appearances on television: Booker T. The WWE Hall of Famer and current NXT commentator has long been rumored to be eyeing a return to a more prominent on-screen role. His experience as a former world champion, commentator, and SmackDown GM in the mid-2000s makes him an ideal candidate. Furthermore, Booker's no-nonsense attitude and deep respect from the locker room could restore balance and authority to a roster increasingly consumed by ego and chaos. Another intriguing name in the mix is JBL. Having previously served as Raw GM and a backstage consultant, JBL carries both corporate savvy and an authoritative presence. His reputation as a tough leader might be exactly what SmackDown needs during this uncertain period. The idea of JBL returning in an executive capacity, especially during a time when WWE is integrating more real-life authority dynamics into storylines, has serious merit. Additionally, Triple H could make a bold move by installing a female GM for the first time in years. A candidate like Molly Holly, currently working as a producer and quietly gaining favor backstage, might be introduced to shake things up. This move would not only break tradition, but also signal WWE's ongoing commitment to evolving its leadership structure and pushing forward women in authority roles. Some fans have even speculated about Paul Heyman, though his current alignment with the Bloodline storyline makes that less likely. Still, the idea of Heyman controlling SmackDown in a post-Bloodline landscape would be fascinating, especially if Roman Reigns' influence wanes. It would, however, require an enormous creative pivot. Nick Aldis stepping down would not only change the dynamics of authority on SmackDown, but could also shift the narrative direction of the entire brand. A new GM typically ushers in new alliances, rivalries, and management styles. If Aldis exits, will this final act be a major match announcement or a sweeping talent trade? WWE might choose to give him a storyline farewell, possibly involving a major betrayal or power struggle. Alternatively, they could go the route of realism, having Aldis cite burnout or political differences before simply walking away, leaving the door open for a future return. It's worth noting that Nick Aldis has also received interest for potential in-ring action down the line. While his role as GM has kept him mostly behind the microphone, Aldis is still in great physical condition and could seamlessly return to in-ring competition if WWE chooses to capitalize on that. A storyline where Aldis is forced out by a rogue faction or betrayed by a trusted ally could set the stage for a comeback feud, potentially with a top heel like Grayson Waller or even LA Knight if a double turn is in the cards. Behind the curtain, Aldis' departure could open a new chapter for WWE's storytelling direction. With the Bloodline saga reaching new, darker twists and upstarts like Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, and Bron Breakker on the rise, the company needs someone who can represent both tradition and innovation in the GM role. Whoever is next in line will need to manage chaos with grace and establish authority without alienating fans or talent. The ripple effect of Aldis stepping down could also bleed into Raw and NXT. WWE loves interconnected storytelling, and the exit of a GM as influential as Aldis could create shockwaves throughout the ecosystem. Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager, might be forced to step in temporarily, leading to a brief inter-brand crossover. Or WWE might capitalize on the moment by launching a GM-centric storyline akin to the Authority era, but framed with modern sensibilities, perhaps creating internal conflict among WWE's corporate structure, including mentions of Endeavor, Paul Levesque, Triple H, or even real-world boardroom drama. The fans have certainly picked up on subtle hints. Aldis recently posted cryptic messages on social media, referencing endings leading to beginnings and the weight of leadership. While these could be motivational quotes, they've been widely interpreted as signs of a looming transition. Several wrestling journalists have also noted Aldis' limited media presence in recent weeks, often a signal that something is brewing behind the scenes. Whether this is a temporary leave, a permanent exit, or simply the next chapter in a longer story arc, Aldis' rumored departure has created one undeniable truth: change is coming to SmackDown. And change in WWE often comes with fireworks, surprises, and unpredictable consequences. The WWE Universe should prepare for a possible GM shakeup that could reshape SmackDown's identity heading into its most important stretch of the year. If and when Nick Aldis steps down, WWE fans can expect a dramatic farewell, potential power struggles among top stars, and the unveiling of a new figure who will inherit the most important leadership role on the blue brand. Whether it's a legend like Booker T, a corporate enforcer like JBL, or a fresh face with unexpected authority, the next SmackDown GM will have massive shoes to fill. The future of SmackDown leadership is unclear, but if WWE has taught us anything, it's that change is inevitable, and often the chaos that comes with it is exactly what makes the product must-see. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.